Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple me.
When you pray, God listens. When you listen, God talk. When you believe, God works. Well, go on, my people. Hope everybody okay. Hope everybody alright. What only passing thing I go on? Sizzle a mash up all of the plot them. The people themselves fully done. Like the Down syndrome catch him. You wanna? I'm not really business about that still. News will come for go now. A truck driver was taken into custody in relation to the theft of approximately 200 meters of copper cable belonging to telecommunications company Flow early this morning. The police them just slap on the old criminal boy, you understand? Anyway, full report to now get right now. So listen what one.
This morning, by police officers, the Matildas Cąught Police Patrol team responded to calls that some suspicious activities were taking place within the Hillcrest Avenue area about 1:45 a.m. On arrival of the police, a truck was seen, cable was seen lining the roadway about midway Hillcrest Avenue to the end towards Oakfield. Now, upon investigation, one man was seen beside the truck. He was accosted by the police, and the questions asked of him if he was an employee of Flow or Digicel. He denied working with any of the companies, and of such, he was taken into custody for further investigation. Upon further investigation, it was discovered that the cable was removed from a culvert, which is an underground area which is controlled by both telecommunication companies where they run the cables. Now the cover was removed and the cable was attached to the truck and pulled from where it was underground. The length of the cable is about 250 to 300 meters. The real measurement is not known as yet, but that's the estimate that was given by the experts who came on the scene. The estimated cost for the cable, well, it's over $3 million. We are still conducting investigation into this matter. A caution statement was collected by the police, and charges will be levied against him. He is in our custody, as also the truck. The scene was processed by our senior crime personnel for evidential purposes. As it relates to the question and answer, he did not have an attorney, thereby the police requested the assistance of a justice of the peace to be present whilst conducting that question and answer from him. At this time, I can say that charges were levied against him. I cannot say the court date as yet. The charges, they are not confirmed as yet, so I cannot give his name or address. The investigation is still ongoing, as there are other cases where cables have been removed from different parts of the country, and thereby he will be investigated against those reported cases. This is Hillcrest Avenue in the Matildas Cąught police area. Police would have intercepted a truck that pulls some flow fiber optic cable from out of the drain, and I'm almost in the middle of Hillcrest Avenue and walking down. Just see the amount of cable that he has pulled out, causing a disruption of service in the entire area. So he pulled them out, cut them up, and was about to remove them when he was intercepted by the Matildas Cąught police, who are presently on location. We have called Erica to come and take the truck to the Halfway police station. We're also going to remove the cables from this location. As you can see, the wrecker has just arrived to move the truck, and this is the cable It's about 250 to 300 meters of cable that was routed from the ground. So, as you can see, it's a lot of cable, This is how my officers work. We patrol the street, and our aim is to protect people of Jamaica. To serve and protect, to reassure, to detect and to prevent incidences of crime. There we go. That's the end of it right there. So we have to be out here policing our streets when our residents are fast asleep. The police have to be out here. We have to be proactive. We're going to take him out. You're taking him out? Alright, great. He's handcuffed, right? Alright, cool. Chizzy, we're going to arrange and let the wrecker move with that right away. Leave it. What one used to take the cables? No, he might go get back. Alright, beautiful. See the Matulas Corner team. We're here out on the street. It is now almost 3:30, and the police officers are out here working for you, ensuring that you're safe within your homes. There we go again. We have more cables. Right, and here is the truck that was used. So we're gonna have the wrecker remove this truck to the Alpha 3 police station, where it will be kept in safe custody pending the outcome of the court matter.
Yes, that is where that is concerned. People, Mr. Peter Divine come out of the match at one only percent thing. I don't know me already, but now I pick no side, you know. Me have to make the ear wagwan pa wagwan right. That's what too.
The Commissioner of Police keeps saying he has these 300 violence producers, that he has these intelligence packages or files on. And those are really the persons who the state of emergency is targeted at. Well, we say, don't suspend the rights of 3 million people if you're only targeting 300. Find a spearfishing approach. Find legislation that targets just those 300. I am uncomfortable with anything that abridges or abrogates the rights of even one citizen. But if the society feels that it is necessary, then certainly let us make it proportional. If these are the 300 that threaten the society, then let's find a mechanism to bring some of the powers under the state of emergency to bear on those 300, not on the entire society. In hammering home the thing that we need more JCF personnel, adding 3,000 JDF personnel doesn't make up for a shortage of 3,000 JCF personnel. JDF personnel are limited in their use in support of policing. They're not trained like a police officer is. They're not trained to do investigations. They're not trained to do criminal intelligence work. They're not trained in the routine arrest and preparation of cases for the courts. So you can't make a one-to-one substitution for police officers by JDF personnel. And I think because the government was so bent on the state of emergency tool, they similarly were lopsided in their spending in building up the JDF. And I won't argue that there is not a place for the JDF, but it is not primarily in support of policing. There are many other objectives they have to do. The respect for the JDF has fallen significantly. And that's not me saying so, that's just, all the polls that have been done. This was an institution that was always the number one, far and away, and it has been falling in recent years because of the way they're being used.